Okay, I thought I'd give this cheap Chinese vlogging camera a second go. Let me just push the camera light down because I don't really need it right now. But it's not so bad after all. I mean, it's I don't know what it was. It's about 40 odd quid, I think. Certainly not up in the scales of the $3,000-4,000 cameras that most, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 million viewer vloggers use. But there again, I think I have 9. Total of 9 subscribers versus some of these people have 20 million or 2 million even. But c'est la vie. I'm just, let me see if I can bring this a bit closer and see how it works out. Oh, that's not so bad. As you can see, still got the scarf around the neck and the thermal underwear on, which is quite depressing really, because we certainly had no real summer. But in, let me have a quick look on the calendar. What are we now? Monday. So Thursday morning, we have to get up at the crack of dawn because we need to be at the Stena Line ferry terminal in Belfast by 9:30, because check-in closes an hour before departure. So it's 9:30, 8:30, 7:30, probably on the road by about 6:30. Should be okay. I don't normally do 6:30. It's a time that's alienated to me right now because I've done it for so much of my life. I don't really want to do it again. Thank you. So then we sail, I think the ship leaves at about 10:30 in the morning, and we go from Belfast to Birkenhead, but they call it Liverpool, but it's the wrong side of the Mersey to actually call it Liverpool. So it's Birkenhead, and we get in there about 18:30. Actually, in reality, by the time we get off the ferry, it's probably more like 19:30, or for you civilians, 7:30 in the evening. And I don't want to drive that late at night. So we booked ourselves into a small hotel in Chester, which is an absolutely beautiful town, or at least it used to be the last time I was there, because I used to live in a small village just over the border in Wales called Buckley, and Chester was the nearest town of any consequence. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was the first place I'd ever come across wine bars, and this was many years ago. But either way, we'll just spend the night there. Hopefully there's a sort of sister hotel across the road that has a restaurant. I forget the name of them all. Let me just grab my piece of paper here. No, this one. Sorry if the camera's wiggling about a bit. I'm trying to sort through the paperwork. Okay, the hotel is the Hallmark Inn, Chester. And apparently across the road there is a Hallmark something else, Chester. And it actually has a restaurant. So I'm hoping we can get there maybe You know, if we get off the ferry by 7:30, maybe we can be there by 8, maybe 8:30 at the latest, and then trot over to the sister restaurant across the street and grab a bite to eat, and then go turn in for the evening, and hopefully get a relatively early start next morning, which will be, let me have a look, Friday the 12th. So then we jump in my little cheap car and drive all the way down to the White Hart Hotel in Menhelion. I don't know how you say that, but basically it's Lisgard. It's a small village outside of there, and there we will spend a few nights, and I will get to meet 2 of my long lost sisters, and I'll get to meet, if all goes well, my little girl Leanne, and if Paul can make it, that would be really cool. It apparently doesn't seem to have materialized that Rob and Jackie get there at the same time. They have too many commitments around those days, so that's a bitch, but never mind. That's the way life goes. Alright, I'll talk to you later on. Bye.